Yeah, but Liam, so you've been now running your own distribution though, right? I mean, what's that like being
I've
independent and running?
in this office,
Yeah.
in this derelict office that's like slowly coming together. Yeah, man, it's I've had like a really busy month. We're now 1 month old, and I've sold a lot of shit, so it's going pretty
That's
well.
awesome. So you're saying that like so there's always that like I feel like long running I wouldn't say argument but like long running I guess I'm gonna say argument but just like the fact that Blu-rays or physical media is dying, but obviously you are selling these so I mean what's your perception on that in general?
Well, to me, it's like, you're selling, I'm the demographic, I buy physical media.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm a guy nearing his 40s with disposable income. And a lot of the cool movies that I like, you can't really get on streaming. Or I grew up in the time of DVD and I like special features. So then you've got like the boutique Blu-ray, like Vinegar Syndrome and
Mm-hmm.
Severin and all these cool labels licensing movies and put them out and you pay a premium. But no, there's definitely a market for it. I mean, I've sold nearly half the inventory of Eat and Miss Campbell, which is crazy to me.
That's so
And what's
cool.
even more interesting is half my customers are from America. Like, so
Nice.
I mainly ship to primarily America. You guys are happy to pay $15 shipping for two movies, and I'm happy to supply it. So,
That's awesome.
refusefilms.com.
Cause it's a lot of them. Like for me, it seems like at least it's a lot of American companies that are the ones that are destroying physical media. I was
Yeah,
at Blockbuster. I was
yeah.
buying new pairs of headphones, and what I used to buy weird movies at Blockbuster, like crappy movies, like Sharktopus and like
Mhm.
Birdemic and stuff like that at Blockbuster. Me and my friend would just go all the time. Now, what used to be this section is literally a box. It's like just like a small fucking. It's like
Oh,
box for like.
homie, you mean Best Buy?
Yeah, that's what I said. Best Buy. Did I not say Best Buy?
You said Blockbuster
Oh,
30
whatever. I
times.
meant Best Buy.
In the edit, no, no, no. In the edit, I want you to go back, find that moment. It's early enough for you to do it. You did. You said Blockbuster
Well, I
30
meant to
times in a
say
row.
Best Buy.
Okay.
Fuck Blockbuster too, but
I got confused, but you're right. You're right.
so it's like sad to see physical media kind of going that way, and here you are saving physical media, Liam.
Well, what can I say? I think I think it's all going online anyway. I mean, in the UK, we do have HMV, which is primarily a physical media store because to the vinyl revival, record stores now exist, which means video. They sell
Yeah,
DVDs and Blu-rays, but like my kind of films won't be able to get into those stores. So my market is the internet, and I've got to use social media like Reddit. I've got to use Instagram. I've got to use all those tools to get the message out about eating Miss Campbell. And unfortunately, when you make a movie about cannibalism and 9/11 and shit like that, it's hard to like promote stuff because Meta will be like, well, you're not allowed to show this, so then they kind of like shadow ban it, and it makes things interesting in a way, but also it's like, oh my god, I don't want to like missell this thing, right? You don't want to make it kind
yeah.
of,
You want to sell to
but
something it's not either. Try to
right,
tone
exactly.
it down.
It's really interesting, but so far so good. I don't want to curse it, but like I've licensed three trauma movies, and we're releasing. I think we're going to put them up for pre-order early May, but it's
Ooh.
called the Trauma Archive Collection, and we've essentially digitized a lot of the digibetas and master tapes from the Trauma Basement, and just uncovering a lot of cool archival material. And we're also putting multiple cuts of a movie on a disc. So, for example, the Toxic Avenger release, we've got the new 4K master, but we've also got the R-rated cut, and we've got the Japanese cut
Hmm.
remastered. We're also putting out Sergeant Kabukiman NYPD, and for the first time, it's going to be the PG-13 cut and the unrated director's cut with
Ooh,
a shitload of
I actually
unseen
didn't know that there were
extras.
two cuts. Like
Yes,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know
Chinese,
what cut I
yeah.
watched. I've whatever version I've seen, I assumed was the cut of the movie.
Yeah, it was probably the unrated. The PG-13 was only ever like released on VHS in like 1996, 1997. And then we're also releasing the world Blu-ray premiere of Cannibal the Musical,
Hell yeah.
which, yeah, we've remastered that over here, and we've had it. We've been able to interview Jason McHugh and a lot of people from maybe Matt and Trey. Like we've got a lot of cool things coming up. So hopefully people will buy the Trauma Archive Collection Series 1 So, you know, like action figures come in series. I'm kind of doing that with like this Blu-ray collection. So hopefully people will buy it and we can release series 2.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. And I like that these are like remasters, but they're not like the Cameron remasters, you know? They're not like destroying.
So we don't want to fuck with that. You know? Because let's be honest, I mean, look, I'll give you a widescreen version of a Trauma film, but the truth is, when Lloyd shot those films, he shot them for the home video market, meaning that when you look at a lot of these Blu-ray transfers for the Trauma films, they cut off the top and the bottom a lot because they have to kind of like, you know. So I want to release films. If you want to watch it in widescreen, by all means, here's the HD version, but here's also the original aspect ratio. And it will look good on a big TV, you know. So we're going to master it for Blu-ray, but we're not fucking about like Cameron. We're not using AI or anything like that. Yeah. So really, you know, we're also going to be including episodes of like Trauma Basement, Trauma's Edge TV, Traumaville Cafe.
You might pop up in there, Ben.
No, I know. I hope I make an appearance.
You're in one of the Trauma's Edge TV episodes, Ben.
I'm in several of the Edge TV episodes. Yeah.
Correction.
when Trent Haga in the first one is piercing his penis in that, I am the one who went to go and get that penis, and you see me behind him doing this. I'm looking at old what is it, like old stills from productions. They put them on slides, so you can go through and look. And then I look around because I was like, there's a man putting a safety pin through his penis. I should go look. And then I disappear from the background. Later on, I want to say it's maybe 2 or 3 episodes later, they're interviewing Trent. Trent is interviewing Trent inside Lloyd's old office with all the little toys and everything on top of the filing cabinets. Well, they had to have somebody play his arm. And I am Trent Haga's arm in that moment. And then, There's at one point, I was Toxie. I was also Harry Balls in a couple. Yeah, I got around.
Interesting, man. Like, I watched that show over in the UK because it was designed for Channel 4 in the UK. I was like 15 years old watching that. And now here we are in 2024, and I'm talking to the guy who played Trent Haga's arm. I mean,
what did you ever think? Did a young Liam ever sit and think he's sipping his afternoon tea? You know what I mean? Ever that I didn't think that would be the case.
Me neither. Hey, man, I'm seeing Trent in like a few weeks. I'm flying to LA. And then me and Trent are gonna drive to this Sick New World New Metal Festival.
Yeah,
Primus is playing, Slipknot, System of a Down. It's gonna be great.
Those Primus shows, those late night Primus shows. All I'm gonna say is this: make sure to get a little elevated. Whatever you might do in America stays in America. Trauma, and then just wait for Southbound Pachyderm. Just wait for Southbound Pachyderm. But ask Trent if he remembers a weird kid that played his arm in Edge TV. And he'll be like, absolutely fucking not. What are you talking about? He'll look at you like you're a lunatic. I love it.
Of course, it's Ben Johnson, director of Curse of the Werewolf.
You don't know him? Ooh, I should send a link to you. Show Trent my movie.
Yeah.
I will, man.
Yes.
Oh, I'm also putting out one of Trent's first movies. He directed Will Chop.
Will Keenan, yeah. You know, when I worked with Will Keenan once, he said that was his proudest role he's ever done, was Chopped.
Oh.
He said that was his favorite role. He said he doesn't like watching himself, but he's like, Chopped, I was like proud to do.
No, well, you know, he was great in Tromeo.
Yeah, I think he was too, right? But for some reason, Chopped that was the one, he brought it up to me, and I was like, oh, cool.
And catch Totally Toonular every Saturday morning on Spotify, where your favorite cartoons used to be.
Hello,